Hi guys, welcome back to my mediocre YouTube channel. As you guys know, I have been a crybaby for years now. I think I started listening before Crybaby the album came out, so I don't know when that is. Hold on, let me search that. Yeah, Crybaby came out in 2015. I was listening in 2014, I think. So since 2014, it's been 10 years. That seems like 6 years ago, but no, it's been 10. So yeah, Melanie has helped me through so much in my life. That music has gotten me through some really bad stuff in my life, and I listened to it in the mental hospital. And back in the day there were allegations against her, but then I was in the mental hospital, so it was more hearsay. Like, I didn't follow it up or anything, and I was like, oh no, if that's true, I will not listen to it again. But then I heard people say that the allegations were proven false because they weren't in the same state when this had been proven, and it was all debunked. Back in the day, again, I was fighting for my own life, so I had no time taking business in this, and then I heard that the allegations were debunked and that it was just a fame grab and all of that stuff. So at 15-year-old, while you're fighting for your life, that makes sense. But then now, a couple months ago, I don't know, Timothy has uploaded again, and now I'm a lot older and I'm also in a much better headspace. So I did look into it this time because obviously I can now. I have the mental capacity and space for it. And I do believe the victim, because I have been a victim of things like this myself. Now I also get why she stayed silent for so long, because people apparently photoshopped things to be debunked, and back in the day, again, I didn't look them up because I wasn't there. So yeah, people did some very mean things and like side with the artist at all times, but they are just human, so they can still do those stuff. It's not like they're a god, which is how many people view artists. And I have this too a little bit. Like, I love my artist and what they have done for me, and if things like that come out, it's very hard to believe them sometimes, that a person you love this much, the possibility of them doing that. But again, they're just human, you don't know them. I was not there. And I always believe the victim, because I see how she shut up for so many years, because the whole fandom kind of came crashing down on her and like fighting. And that has happened in my personal life too. Not in that capacity, of course, but I also spoke up about my abuser slash rapist. And yeah, he had more say in the friend group and with the family involved, and so yeah, of course they believed him. I had so much social anxiety and so much depression that I could not speak to. I couldn't defend myself. I just didn't dare to. Also, they were adults, half of them I spoke up to, and they chose his side while I was not lying and I had proof, and they had been in the story for a couple of years and they still didn't believe me, and that made me so odd. Well, all the signs were there. When you love someone, you sometimes don't want to believe it, but it did very much happen for me. It ruined my whole life. Still to this day I have nightmares, even though I'm living the greatest life right now. Still sometimes he creeps up in my nightmares and I have to deal with that. Wake up covered in sweat, having a panic attack. So I do believe the victim. And they're like, why is she speaking up now? Because she has been dealing with it for years now and people don't believe her. I think she just wants to be believed. Because I have stayed silent as well, but I'm also still writing about it and making art about it. And if it changed you as a person, you cannot just in a couple years get over it. And people tell people to get over it, but it's so hard to get over it when nobody believes it happened, and they're just denying that your trauma ever happened, and they're denying that this person could be a bad person towards someone. And I'm also not saying Melanie is a bad person, because I don't know her. Haven't been there. We don't know what happened. You feel me? Like, we don't know. A really bad person to the core, or she might be a really sweet person who just doesn't understand. No. But she did something and is not taking accountability, or is not working it out with the person in question. So yeah, that's all I wish for my abuser as well, to just take accountability and say it happened. Just say I did this, and then we can move on, because I'm not really mad at what happened. I'm just really mad it gets denied and not believed and gets put on me that I'm the bad guy. And well, I just didn't want anyone to be the bad guy. I just wanted people to believe me and say what happened, and that's it. So yeah, I think that's Timothy's deal, and I think we should believe her, even though we weren't there. And there's always a small percent, but it's a really small percent that somebody's lying in these case scenarios. And again, with a fandom like that, you're not just gonna pop out of the woodworks just to do that. It's not gonna gain you fame, it's only gonna gain you a horrible heartbreak and a lot of hate. So I don't think if she is smart, she would have lied about it to gain fame. Sorry, to gain fame, you're not gonna... I don't know, that seems like a weird move to do. To make my point short, is that I believe the victim, because I have been the victim, and I see now why she popped up now with the video after years, because she still hasn't fully healed from it, obviously. I just feel like I have a better perspective right now than 10 years ago too. I don't know when the allegations were, that was not 10 years ago, but still, definitely 8. Back then I couldn't have judged, and also it was all hearsay, I didn't look anything up. But now I get it more, and I understand, and I also relate to the whole situation, even though it's definitely not in that scale, but I feel like that's something a lot of victims have to deal with not being believed, because the other person is very well liked. And there is also a difference between still supporting her and discrediting the victim. I saw a lot of people, when she opened up about the situation again, like, oh, I'm going to the Eras tour, not the Eras tour, the Trilogy tour. Like, oh, I'm going to the Trilogy tour. Piggyback is my favorite Melanie song. Like, don't do that. That girl has been through enough. It's just straight up bullying, and I don't think that is what Melanie also wants to portray in her music. I don't think she wants you to bully anybody. It's between her and Timothy, and we shouldn't have anything to deal with it. On that note, I have nothing to deal with it, but I also don't want to be supporting her anymore, because again, I have been a victim, I know what it's like, and I don't want to put my money to that. But I will still be listening to the CDs I already own, because that music has helped me, and I have to divide the art from the artist sometimes, because that has helped me through a lot, and it was very helpful to me back in the day, and I also don't want to throw that away. So if I will be listening to the CDs I own, it will just be like in memory of my own journey, and not anymore for Melanie or anything. I will keep everything I already own, and I will also go to the Trilogy tour, because I already have my tickets and they're non-refundable. They're the VIP tickets, so better go, otherwise I'm just tossing 200 euros out the window, and I don't want to do that. So I will go and see this as like a goodbye concert. Because I also, for the Portals tour, I made this whole costume and then it got cancelled. So I still have that laying around. So I feel like I'm just gonna do a big one, dress all up, have a good night, and say goodbye, and just say goodbye to that part of my life that I have been carrying with me. Because it's time to move on, and I don't want to be involved with somebody who has done that or is accused of doing that, because mostly accusations are real. I will just go to the Trilogy tour as a goodbye party for a decade of my life. Because again, I'm not that depressed anymore. I am not suicidal anymore as I used to be. So I would be very gladly to say goodbye to that part of my life. And I think, yeah, me and my besties are just gonna go there, have a fun night, and leave it all behind. And again, just listen to the CDs we already own, but I will never buy a new one unless it gets debunked in some type of way, but I doubt it. That is like my opinion on it. That's all I had to say about it. Please guys, believe victims. Like, it's very rarely that somebody lies about that stuff, unless there's like a high motive about it, but very rarely, because you lose more than you gain when you come out with these allegations against someone, especially if they have like a big fan base. So please, guys, believe victims. Thank you. Okay, now I'll shut up for real.
Ouders denken dat ik raar ben.
Mijn ouders denken dat ook. Ik weet niet waarom. Echt geen idee. Ik was echt zo doei.
Doei. Ja, het maakt allemaal niet uit. Mijn ogen hangen scheef, maar het maakt allemaal niet uit. Je komt wel heel intimiderend over.
Wie?
Jij.
Waarom? Where'd it go? Je zit in de kast.
Ik wil niet aandacht, oké?
Ik ook niet.
Ik wil geen aandacht, maar ik zit hier wel helemaal in troos.
we just felt embarrassment. We had to cross a big road, many cars, looking like this. At least at the concert they will know what this is. Nature's coming. I'm afraid. Oh no! Dat was a teenager. Did you see him?
Nee, die staan echt hier. Hè.
En hier blijven staan. Godver. They are just talking behind there. You see that? That's a leg. Ik durf niet in mijn auto. Oh, daar is ze.
Het is echt heel rustig.
Oh nee. Maar alleen ga weg. Alsjeblieft. Oh, die staat echt naast mijn auto. Wat heb je doen?
Ik ben niks door.
Echt niks?
Nee, die zijn echt met alles bezig.
Nee, wachten, nee, maar waarom gaan die ook zo 2 kilometer per uur? Nog niet toe. Die gaan 0,01 per uur. We had the VIP and we got some figurines. This is our friend Yannick. Vibin didn't have VIP. We will see. Because there's, I don't know how many there is. Different ones. But we got a little figurine.
De doos is een beetje terug.
No. Okay, this is what it looks like. Very pretty. Yes, nice.
Dat is zo stresserend.
Oh,
dat is super.
Come on.
Ik ga sowieso
You can
beginnen hebben die iedereen heeft.
Wil je deze? Want ik wil de
Nee,
borden
is
zo.
oké.
Oh! I want that one! Oh, she has a 12 one. Oh, I'm so jealous. Sorry. Dat is oké, mag ik eens zien? Oh, die heeft zo'n backpack. Hoe schattig. Ah, de mijne heeft zo'n...
Die is ook cute hoor. Die is ook mooi. Oh, godverdomme, ik zou die kunnen kiezen. Ja, ik wou dat ik die en die had. En die andere.
Ja.
Er zijn er 3 verschillende.
Ja, there's also portals.
Die is ook wel echt mooi hè.
Ja. I do really like that one.
Dan moet ik niet met mij blijven slapen dan. Ga maar naar huis.
Nee, met mijn foto's.
Oh my god.
Oh, dat is beweegbaar.
Oh, zie nu. Dat is
Zo
wel echt cool.
cute.
Maar je is zo gedetailleerd.
Ja. Insane.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have my camera right now. But hold on. Like the real YouTubers.
Waarom kijkt hij zo?
Kijk, like my eyes. This is creepy as hell. Dat klopt echt niet.
Wat grappig is, dat haar oog eerst nog redelijk goed zat. En die is er gewoon
Uw
afgeschoven.
waterlijn is
Dus
naar beneden
nu,
gegaan.
ja, begint haar oog er zo uit.
I try my best. Wil je nog eten halen of niet?
Kun je nu niet wisselen van stuk?
It's pretty obvious. Mine has confetti.
Ah ja. Ik ken dat hoor.
Hebben jullie de blindertjes gevangen?